Hey guys, it's Arctic here. Hope you're doing well. And I'm just making this quick little intro thing to say Merry Christmas! But seriously though, I really hope you guys did enjoy your Christmas day. I know I'm a bit late to the party, but that's because I've had a couple friends and family over for Christmas and for a bit longer than Christmas. And these videos, I don't mention it in the videos because I recorded these actually before Christmas. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Is quickly just say Merry Christmas. Hope you had an awesome time. Hope you guys had a lot of fun with your friends, your family, or even just by yourself. Hope you had an amazing day. If you do celebrate it, if don't, I just hope you had an amazing day in general. And if I don't see you, Happy New Year as well. Hope you guys enjoy that night and the rest of your holiday, whatever it may be. Hope you get enough relaxation, enough spending time with family, stuff like that, and may all your dreams come true in the next year and further beyond. Alright, enjoy. Alright, what's going on YouTube? It's Arctic here, and welcome back to another episode of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Next Gen Update. As you can see clearly by the frames of the video, I switched over to the ray traced mode in the options menu, and can I just say one thing really quick? It looks awesome. I mean, yeah, obviously it's capped at 30 frames per second, but for what that is, I mean, for the graphics and just the lighting and stuff that I can so far see in general, it looks pretty good so far. And I also messed around with the quick sign casting, and so far from what I can see, it looks very interesting, and it looks like it'll be way easier to cast signs in this game instead of, you know, going through your menu here that you have to bring up each time. If you have multiple items in your pockets, you can switch between them using R. Okay, yeah, that's just another more tutorial stuff. You can change your bolts by using your crossbow, yeah. But now, instead of doing that, instead of, you know, having to bring up your menu and select your sign that you want to cast each time, you can just hold in R2, and as you can see down there in the bottom right, your actions menu changes from what it's usually at to sprint, jump, and all that type of stuff. It changes to R to actually when you're doing all those things. So when you're in the middle of combat and you're busy swinging, you know, your stuff, then you can just quickly cast whatever sign you want, and it's pretty cool so far. I'm interested to test it out in comment, see how it actually functions. But anyway, getting a bit sidetracked here. We just got done saving this merchant from the Griffin, and now we're going to continue heading into White Orchard. So let's get to it. When on the road, hold X without steering to automatically follow its path. Your horse won't lose stamina while using this option to automatically follow the road. Yeah. So that's always been a thing in The Witcher. So let's get to it.
So, a griffin this close to the village? Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest or the mountains, sure, but here? Near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn anything.
You're nearing a village. Don't disturb the peace. Remember, town guards and hired watchmen won't tolerate theft, and also won't look kindly on you, accosting others. Local residents often erect notice boards near the settlements, such as villages and cities. These are marked with a symbol on your map. Examine these to learn about contracts, works for witchers, and local happenings. Yeah, that's basically just telling you, hey, if you see a notice board, go to it to learn about the area.
Move it!
All the dismount. But it'll do it automatically. Excuse you.
What? Take that down before there's trouble. That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
Witches?
I'll not drink with Weaverlaw's freaks.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy round here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. Ran into your kinsman, Bram.
Bram? How is he?
Alive. Sends his regards.
Master witches. Food and drink on the house. What can I get you?
Okay, options marked with this symbol will open the shop panel. And I also just want to apologize if you guys can hear the dogs in the background. They can get quite busy sometimes. So I do apologize if you hear them in the background. I will try to tone it down a bit in editing. But if you do hear them, I do apologize. Okay. Pretty busy place.
Pretty busy place you got.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest in warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
There a contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the Lord for help. Now the aldermen don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Dialogues option marked with this symbol when in the conversation. Alright. Thank you for everything.
For everything.
Hello, kitty.
Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
Here, the Black One's been out measuring the fields.
Let them measure. Better that than burning the harvest.
There's one thing I can say about the next gen update. I think the interiors of, like, we'll see in other places as well, but definitely the interiors got updated as well. And again, the warping of the images in the windows over here, and the fact that it's still showing what's outside. Like, you can see the guards that are gonna, they're standing outside waiting for you to get out. But the fact that it's just a warped image, again, if this was a thing in the previous, generation for The Witcher, at least on consoles, I don't remember it, but if it was like this for PC, then it's nothing new to you guys.
I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
And definitely the lighting there that I also just noticed there, that the lighting that is on the guy's face, that has to be an improvement because it looks way better. Or that could just be the ray tracing graphic setting. Options remarked with this symbol will make use of the axis sign. This sign influences people's minds, causing them to act according to your will. To draw more stubborn individuals who would otherwise resist during your conversation. Invest in the delusion ability in the character panel. Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
Rivia, a woman dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back. Galloping so fast she knocked Radabor into a ditch.
Which way did she go?
Dunno. Lots of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere.
Boy, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind!
Uh-huh. And I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
What would you guys have chosen in that situation? I don't know. I've always chosen that option as soon as they give it to me. At least with those two, anyway.
For what?
Factions, teams, suits, similar to clubs and spades, except each suit has its own face cards. There are also special cards.
Wouldn't you rather play war? It's like to be near dawn before you get your game in the noggin.
What a waste of time. The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Got a
Anyway.
minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia. Witcher, with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not. Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Horsewoman of war? What's that about?
Folk say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
Alright then.
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war, what it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the Academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down.
True.
War reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other. Drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
Okay. I do know how to play Gwent, so I'm not gonna... Nah. I know how to play Gwent. If the time comes to it, I will do it, but nah, not right now. I'd rather show you guys the gameplay.
No thanks. Got some other things on my mind.
Shame. I'd ask the locals, but since they can't count to 10, the rules are a complete mystery. Ah, well, I'm here if you change your mind.
Cool. I'll probably go back and play him just to, you know, just for fun's sake. But yeah, I do know how to play Gwent. I've played it. Like I said, I've played this game before, so I do know quite a bit of it.
Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
Fine, I'll have a drink. Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
It's a Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
Recognize me from Master Dandelion's ballads too?
To your health.
Well, that wasn't really an answer. But anyway, who might
What do
you
you
be?
do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gone to Rodim, at your service.
Vagrant. That a profession now?
Once a merchant of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
I know he has something to do with one of the DLCs. Can't remember if it's Hearts of Stone or Blood and Wine, but I did start playing the one of the DLCs. I completely forgot that I got them at one point. And then I started playing them, and then I heard the next gen update was coming out. I was like, okay, wait, no. Let me wait until the next gen update, then play through the game, and then go through the DLC, see what that's like. But anyway, getting off track.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
None of your business.
Yes. As a vagrant, I deserve no explanation.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
And he just disappears. Okay. Alright, let's get going. Fellas?
Done drinking?
Mm-hmm.
Then fuck off.
Don't want your kind here.
Fellas, you kind of don't want to do this, but since I know you're going to anyway, let's do this.
Better round up someone else to help. 3 of you don't stand a chance against me.
What? I could fuck you up by myself.
If I had a bag over my head and my hands tied behind... Actually, no, not even then.
Chet, Lesh, back off. I'll teach this vagrant a lesson. Man on freak.
Okay, let's go.
You're dead!
Even Roach just joined the fight.
Nice meeting you.
Enjoy the nap, fellas. Thanks for joining the fight, Roach.
Don't you look at me.
Your game state will be automatically saved when you reach certain milestones in the story. Still, you should save your progress early and often on your own. Yeah. If you don't save in this game, you can lose a lot of progress. I would know. It's happened to me a couple times. More times than I would like to admit. Okay, notice board up here. We'll check that, and I think there's a side quest up here as well. Geralt has learned from experiences to keep a close eye on his surroundings as he travels, where he knows when he'll run into someone or something of interest. Damsel in distress, a merchant peddling rare wares, or a nest of pesky monsters. Such locations are marked on your map. with the following icons. And there's just a list of all the stuff that you could run into while free roaming this game.
Take it easy.
Okay. Notice board. Okay, these are just like local happenings, like it said, and these are, I think this is a contract, or this is a mission. Yeah. Okay, I'll leave this on the screen for those who want to read it. I'm not really going to read it. And then contract Devil by the Well. Yeah. Okay, so we'll take these two, or if we want to go and do them. There's much of interest to be found in the world's dense forest and fog-clad swamps. Swamps. Sorry. Whenever you pursue a notice board, question markers will appear on your minimap to indicate potentially interesting places. Seek them out to learn what secrets they hold. Yeah. This is just what will appear on the map for you to go explore in the world. Okay. We got a contract and a side mission. But those are the ones we're not going to do right now. When one of your quests is updated, a notification will appear on the left side of the screen. If you're not currently tracking it, you can press R3 to start tracking it. Right. We're not going to start tracking those now. We're going to go talk to good old Willis here with his lovely words. Okay.
What happened here?
Oh, got a wee bit chilly the night, so I set fire to my forge. Got it nice and roaring. Roasted some wieners. What do you think happened, dimwit? Some bugger set alight me workshop. I've lost everything. Everything!
Yeah. Ah, poor Willis.
Sorry. Any suspects?
Whole damned village. I've lived here half a century. Thought they saw me as one of their own. But everything changed when the Black Ones came. I'm the only smith around, so I got to service their garrison. Bang dents out of plate, shoe horses. That sort of thing. Nilfgaardians don't pay me a bloody copper. Just give me supplies and orders. But humans can't fathom that. They think I'm getting rich off their misfortune. That I sleep on a pile of gold like a ploughing dragon. They've stopped talking to me. Spit when I pass. And now this.
I can find him.
I can find your arsonist, provided you're willing to pay.
I've not much left, but I'll give you all if you bring me that horse in, so that he gets what he deserves. The night of the fire, I heard movement outside my hut. Went out to see if I could find any tracks, but found nothing. But then I haven't got cat eyes, have I? Good luck.
Alright, thanks Willis. Alright, so I think we're gonna do this quest, and if there's time, world is brimming with interesting places. Okay, yeah, this is just again telling you the what you can find in the open world. So I'm gonna read through all that. Okay, we're gonna do this quest, and if there's time left, we're gonna go to the garrison. Hey, little boy.
Don't you look at me.
Okay, I'm sorry. Alright, where are these tracks?
Shavings from a tinderbox. Arsonist must have lit his torch here, tossed it on the roof, then fled through the orchard. Boot prints. A man's. Large.
That's one thing. Another thing I can say for the next gen update is the environment, especially on console, is way more dense and lively. Like there's way more foliage around, at least from what I can remember, and the detail in some of these,
Stinks
like
of piss and vodka.
Lovely smell, but like the details on all the trees and everything, it's a lot more cleaner and sharper, and again way more detailed than it was on the previous version. Not to say the previous version looked bad, but this looks like way better. They did a good job, CD Projekt Red. Okay. Let's see where these tracks lead.
God's eye above, Emperor far away. That griffin's a real scourge.
Took off his boots and went in the water. Probably wanted to cover his trail.
Alright. Let's follow. Ooh, is that a... Can I do this chest? Yeah. Cool. Alright, where... If I remember correctly, it's... Yep.
Should we draw it or no?
Something jumped out of the rushes.
Something.
Drowners.
Said he'd not give
But he
us
managed
no-
to escape.
Not with so many corpses rotting in.
And he left his
Lost
boots.
his boots in the rush.
Sure, not so sure. Who knows? Will you go to the well in Hover?
Tracks lead back to the village.
Your life. I'd rather be ill than disturb a ghost.
Alright. Let's go get him.
Plague!
My gran told me about the Smith.
What about the plague?
Lad went missing one day, so folk nabbed a witchman that was hunting.
Sorry,
him alive,
geese.
Started poking him, asking. When he started twisting
Ah,
and
in here.
swearing,
Looking for trouble?
Wham bam, they knocked his head off.
Actually, yes, I'm looking for an arsonist.
Some drowner.
I guess you can count that as trouble.
Here, but I'll recognize him by his wounds.
Hello.
Drowner claw marks. It's gotta be him. Nasty wound. Run into a drowner.
What the fuck do you care?
Whoa, our arsonist's a charmer too. Come on, Smith wants to talk to you.
I ain't not talk to a non-human. Sons of bitches all, and dwarves are the worst. Greedy little magpies, do anything for gold, they will. They forge the blades the black ones put to our throats. Am I not right? Listen, we can work this out, man to man. I give you gold, you don't turn me in. My mum died a while back and I sold her tools. I've spent some, but what's left is yours.
Nah, sorry, pal.
Magpies and dwarves might be greedy, but I'm not. Can't buy me.
Then I'll beat your fucking mug to a pulp.
Calm down, come with me.
Calm down. Now follow me.
You see, I know what's gonna happen to this poor guy, and that's another thing that I find interesting about the world of The Witcher, is that
Gotta go. Apologize.
which is like each decision you make has an actual real world impact. Like obviously you can't see it, but there's gonna be a consequence to this, and like I said, who do you help out now? Do you
Looking for trouble?
say, okay, yeah, fine, I'll accept the gold, but no more arson, and then you just let him go, and then you go back to Willis, and then you tell him, hey, no, sorry, I didn't find your arsonist, so now what? Now he has to live like that? Or do you now return to him so that, you know, justice can be served, or, and then get your money that way? See, but it's all a matter of choice. Like, there's some choices in The Witcher that are blatantly, like, right and wrong, but then you get choices like these. Okay, what do you do? It's like, you know, what he did was wrong, but does he deserve the punishment he's about to get? Guess that's all up to the player.
Up and at him.
What's going on?
Here you go. One village pyromaniac in the flesh.
Nap? You? I knew your mum for years. Charged her nary a copper. This is how you repay me. I've had enough. Hey, soldier. A minute of your time, please.
No! Willis, I beg you, I was drunk. Didn't know what I was doing.
I've told you, Master Willis. We will help you rebuild once reinforcements come. The supplies have been ordered.
Not what this is about, mate. This here's the arsonist. A witcher found him.
The forge was important to the garrison. Destroying it was sabotage. No trial needed here. Just a tree.
You see what I mean? It's like, yeah, okay, what he did was wrong, but really, that kind of punishment really deserves that. But yeah, it's the choice you made, now you gotta live with it.
Harsh as punishment goes.
But deserved. You know, I hated the black ones at first, like everybody else did. Now I'm thinking they might just bring order to this place. Teach these layabouts some manners. But enough about that. Your reward. And I managed to save some things from the fire. Anvil's still whole, so I'm sure I can bang something out on it. You need anything, let me know. Give you a good price.
Alright, cool. So that's one quest completed. And yeah, I think we got some bit of time left, so let's go check out the garrison. Where you at, Roach? Oh, there you are. Alright, let's go.
Move it.
Alright, let's go, buddy.
Good woman, is this the road to Vizine?
I might just cut this and just show you guys when I'm at the garrison. Wait, actually, no, I shouldn't actually, because I think there are a couple of drowners down here that I'm going to fight, so you guys could see the quick casting. Right, here there. Guys, I can actually show you guys. Come on up. Where are you guys going? Get back here.
Show me what you got.
See, now you're busy fighting like this. And now instead of, you know, bringing up your menu, you can just quickly run and then boom, cast like that. Pretty cool. I like it a lot. And especially with console players, that'll be a lot more useful and a lot quicker to cast signs. And won't make you break away from the action. Come here. Ow. Get that was stupid by me. Whoop. Are they actually gonna fight him? Yeah, they are. Come here. What is he doing? I think that might be a bit of a bug. Because from what I can remember, drowners don't just walk off like NPCs. They'll actually try and attack you. But yeah, so far I really like the quick sign casting. It's, like I said, it'll be a lot more useful and a lot more convenient for actual fights when you're in a heated battle. Then your immersion won't get broken like it usually does. And if you learn the buttons, I'm pretty sure you can get really good at it too really quickly. Oh, cool, we finally got a treasure, but I'm not gonna face that right now. Alright. Nilfgaardian garrison.
Military camp. No locals allowed without the express consent of the garrison commander.
I look like a local to you?
You look like trouble.
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away. I'm a witcher.
A witcher? Captain Peter Sagwin Levy is in the tower. Turn right, past the gate.
Huh. You black ones aren't so scary after all. Can even be nice if you want to.
Don't get accustomed, Nordling.
To the tower. Go.
Alright. You know, the lighting in places like these are definitely improved. Like you can see there on the tower, the shadows. It looks awesome. Like it's really improved. Like I don't know much about like lighting in general. Like
we have much work to do here.
But I know that it takes a heck of amount of programming to do, and especially when it's like this, like ray tracing. So definitely a commendable feat for anybody or any game that has ray tracing in it. Craftsman can craft various items for use for a small fee, of course. Blacksmiths, weapons, armor. If you find a crafting diagram, take it to a craftsman of the right type and skill level and have them craft the item for you. Alright, let's go.
How much grain will your village give?
Whatever you say, Your Excellency.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses? These are not the hands of an excellency, but of a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the Temerians, that is, took from us earlier and...
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it, and I wish to see the transport soon.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you kindly.
I summoned only the Elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be him.
Can't argue with your logic. Also, and again, the lighting, I'm going to talk about the lighting again, but the way the sun rays came through the window and then just shown on one part of his face and not the other because of the dynamic lighting and the ray trace lighting, it's really cool. Like, see, it's little details like that that's worth noticing because that's what really changes in the environment. Otherwise, you would barely even notice it. But yeah, that's really cool. I need a better vocabulary than that. But I mean, what else can I say? It's amazing.
Very perceptive of you. Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Vatgarn. This explains why I did not hear your footsteps. What do you seek here?
Yennefer of Vengerberg. Where was she headed?
That is a military secret.
Haven't thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead. What's your price?
There is a griffin in the area. Slay it. And then I shall see what I can do.
Why do you care about this griffin?
Because I care about people. The beast has killed 10 already, including a few of my men. To hunt it, I would need to mobilize the entire garrison, comb the woods, organize a batu. Simply impossible.
Too big a hassle?
No, too high a risk. I cannot disperse my forces. Temeria's army we have crushed, but its common folk remain, ready to answer a call to arms. So, as to this griffin, I can sit on my hands, or hire a professional.
It's a deal. Some questions before I start. Know where the griffin has its lair?
It kept to the Vulpine Woods at first. I sent a patrol there, 5 young men. A hunter found them 2 days on. They only recognized them because they wore our plate. Since then, the griffin has grown bold. Attacks in villages, fields, on the main road.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair. Gonna have to set a trap.
I judge from your tone this will not be easy. What do you require?
Need more information about this griffin. Its sex, why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislav. He has a hut south of the village, very near the wood. Helpful fellow. A little strange, though.
I'll need bait. A specific herb. Buckthorn. Scent should lure the griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? I do not know this. But I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up. Kill them.
No. First came idioms. Don't play with fire, for example. Go to Tomira, an herbalist. She lives near the crossroads. She will aid you.
Alright.
Tomira and Mislav. Thanks.
Es sunt
Thank you. The current quest has more than one objective. You can choose which objective to distract by pressing R3. Alright. Well, the weather took a turn very quickly, but it's also very moody now. Like, grindstones to temporarily enhance your weapons. Cool. I've heard that's a very common thing in a RPG game. Anyway. Yeah, I think that will be all for this episode. We figured out who we needed to go talk to. We need to go talk to an herbalist to help us set a trap for the griffin, and we need to go to its lair to find out more about it. And for that we need to go talk to a hunter named Mislov. But for that I think we'll do in the next part of this episode. And yeah, I really hope you guys did enjoy this episode. If you did, let me know down in the comments below, and give me any feedback, or just stop by to say hi if you want to, of course. If you don't need to at all. But otherwise, thank you so much for just watching this video and checking it out, and I really hope you did enjoy your time here. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your day, and I hope you have a good one. Alright, cheers.